Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for another 2 versus 2. And if you're seeing the purple zerg here, you know this is the Mad Hive. Oh, wait, no, this isn't Mad Hive. This is Spartan as the purple zerg. So, I believe this is a ladder game, so if he's playing a zerg, he's either drunk or he's not sober. Definitely one of those two possibilities, because I cannot conceive of any other way why he would voluntarily choose to be zerg, especially in a ladder game. Well, what poor sucker is he dragged on with him with his adventure? And if you're reading the chat, you probably already know that it is Wolfpack as the Teal Protoss. And who are they going against? They're going against Mike, the Blue Terran, and Adam, the Red Terran. So Mike and Adam, what a combo. Interesting about those names is I actually have friends called Mike and Adam, and this is not them. Actually, I have several friends named Mike, but we'll just count the one that I'm thinking of. Which one am I thinking of? Interesting, they're going to be doing a wall-off with supply depots, and I don't know why. It could be because they have no saturation. Well, I guess he wouldn't have a lot of saturation yet. I don't know why they would be getting supply. Are they worried about Zerg? He may have gone random. I don't know, but he's getting a spawning pool down. That's probably a 10 or 11 pool, it looks like. So kind of an early pool. And Wolfpack, does he have a gate down yet? He's got a gate. Is warping in as we speak, trying to do their own wall off, but actually using buildings of some substance. Oh, we are going to finally finish that off with barracks. Problem is, if he wants to get an add-on, he's going to have to pretty much open the door again. He'll have to lift this up, move it up here, maybe over a bit. I suppose he could try to plug the hole with the... No, he can't plug the hole with the add-on. The building's turned the wrong way, so... Interesting wall, and if they went banelings, or if Spartan went banelings, he could just knock this thing down. It looks like the wall off is finished here. I don't know if there's a little crack there, but you obviously want a little bit of space to get out. Otherwise, how are you going to get out of your base? You would have to come over here and break down these rocks if you want to get out. And are there more? Is there more debris over here? There is more debris over here. So they do have other ways out, but they got to get out first. So let us hope this is not a complete wall off. Although it does look like it might be ultralisk proof, which is going to be a big problem if they get to ultralisks. Don't know if they're going to get there yet. We'll just have to wait and see, but that is going to be a long way off, and it looks like we are going to go roaches. Not a bad choice against Terran until they get tanks out. Then it's an awful choice, but in a 2v2, if they decided to go a Hellion build, 1 or 2, then roaches would be the appropriate counter to that, or you know, maybe some stalkers. Stalker's not too bad against the Hellion. Can't quite keep up with them, but at least they've got a ranged attack. It's less pathetic than watching Zerglings chase around Hellions, and then they all die, and the Hellion driver laughs, and then he drives away, roasts your drones, and then goes back home, and you're dead. And you just feel terrible about that, and then you start eating a lot, and then you develop a drinking problem, and then, you know, your friends have to have an intervention. And it's just a whole horrid affair, all because you wanted to chase your Zerglings after those Hellions. And tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth it? The answer is yes. Anyhow, let's see what we got going on here. It looks like we're going to get a lot of Marines out here, which Marines not the best against the roaches. Marines are good at doing little bits of damage really quickly, but roaches are good at absorbing damage and have good hardy armor that kind of counters the Marines a little bit. And it looks like they are going double Marine. Oh, we're going to go scout probe. Oh, he didn't last very long, but he's going to see that there is a wall off and at least some Marines. And we're going to get a tech lab. No, we're getting another reactor, so just a bunch of Marines going out here. I don't know if that's a good idea, and we are getting an expansion out here for Spartan. And is that an Overlord, or is he going to expand again? No, that's just an Overlord. Kind of watching that expansion in case the Terrans decide to proxy a planetary fortress there, which Terrans have been known to do under very unusual circumstances. And we do have a Marine force moving out here. Looks like there's about a dozen Marines. What are they going to be up against? We do have a few Zerglings, but he got that roach warren out, but he's not getting any roaches, producing any roaches. He is producing some roaches, that's good. And it looks like the drone's about to throw it on Evo Chamber. Can't decide where he wants it. He doesn't know if he wants it next to the spawning pool or over here next to the pile of chewed bones that the Zerglings have just finished with, or maybe he wants it out on the veranda where there'll be a nice breeze and some warm southern exposure. And I'm hearing some shooting. Oh, he's gonna try to go down the rocks, but oh, he's gonna shoot the Overlord, and yeah, that's kind of a warning sign that something's coming. Marines are not going to shoot down that wall very quickly, so you're giving a lot of advance notice. Yeah, here comes the Stalker. Some sentries could really shut down that wall. You got to get the Stalker shooting. Where are you going? At least get a couple of shots out before the Marine. Oh, move over here. Move over. Okay, he's trying. There we go. So he's going to get some good shots off before they actually knock down that wall. No, they're going to back up. Well, that was smart. So they're going to try to pull out of range. Some force fields will allow them to hold this force off a little bit longer, and they may want to get some units in position before this wall goes down. Careful, where are Spartan's units? It's his base, and well, I don't think that was you could have thrown down another force field, but I guess it was enough to scare him off. Or maybe it's just they didn't think they could take on this force, and maybe they're right, I don't know. Stalker's a little more durable against Marines than I sometimes give them credit. But they will fend that off. But now they're going to have to keep an eye on this door because it is wide open and anything could go slipping through there. And do they have anything that they're getting ready to slip through there? Oh, we do have a tech lab on here getting combat shields. That'll be good. They need those Marines to have a little bit more durability, especially if that is going to not only be the backbone of their force, but the entirety of their force. We do have a factory going down. Are they just trying to tech up a little bit, or are they going to maybe get some mech out on the field? But we still just have 2 barracks. These Terrans are just on one base. 2 barracks over here. 2 barracks over here. They could, if they're not gonna expand, which they really should be expanding. Hint, hint, hint. They could definitely get a lot more production facilities out right now. And let's look at Wolfpack. What's he got going right now? He's up to 3 gate, 4, 5, 6 gates. Whoa. A bit hard to pull a 6 gate off on a 1 base. I would hope he would at least be taking an expansion at this point. And he does have the Templar archives. Does he have any? He's got any High Templars out in the field? I don't see any. The counting station does not show any High Templars, so why did he get that structure? He's going to start researching Storm. He just had that selected, so he is getting charged. I don't know why he's got this. He's not getting any High Templar. And now we're going to get an expansion from Mike, but guess what, Mike? I hope you were throwing down... Oh, he's throwing down a factory. They're definitely a little low on the unit producing structures, so they better hope that they just get a huge army out and completely roll over their opponents. Or they're going to get completely routed. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit because there seems to be very little going on right now. We're getting a lair down here for Spartan. And what do we got moving out here? Just an SCV. Is he going to try to ninja an expansion? It looks like he's going to... Yeah, he's going to take this base over here. You might want to bust down those rocks so you can actually help defend that expansion. And I do see Storm coming out now. But do we have any High Templar yet? No High Templar. So why do we have no High Templar? And I think we sped that up a little bit. I don't think I missed anything. And let's kind of try to assess what people are up to right now. Not a lot. We're just on lair tech, but he's got no... Now he's getting a Hydralisk Den. I don't like that. I really don't like this. Anybody who has not seen my last team mono battle game of Hydras versus tanks, go watch that now, and then tell me why getting a Hydralisk Den against double Terrans is not at all a smart idea. But he is throwing down a Spire, and that is a smart idea. Because I don't think they have any missile turrets. Marines are really good against Hydralisks, but you don't really get the Hydralisks out to just slam against an army. You get the Hydralisks out to harass and to gain map control. Oh, we're going to take a position here on this ramp. So it's going to keep anything from... Is this the only way to get over here, though? No, there is a little ramp right here. They could go right up into your expansion, which you've got 1 SCV mining at. Definitely could use a bit more saturation. And now we're getting the High Templar out. I don't know why he waited so long. It could be a good use against the Terran. It definitely will have some effect against the Marines. And if he gets Medivacs out, definitely drop some feedbacks on that bad boy. Definitely. And ooh, we got a... For some reason we have a Zealot hiding here. What if he lost it? He's hiding here he's hiding here in the tree line, and he's spying on these guys. I hope he's spying. I hope he's not some sort of creepy stalker zealot. And just as that comes out my mouth, that just sounds completely weird. A stalker. What the heck did he just kill? Is that a changeling, or is he killing wildlife? Oh no, he's gonna kill the Lyote. No, Lyote, run! You don't know what's gonna happen. They're gonna kill you, you poor Lyote. Oh! Now wait a minute. He had his siege tank targeted for that attack. If that siege tank had gotten off the first shot, he would have hurt all these Marines. All that for a Lyote? My goodness, Mike really hates Lyotes. Oh my goodness. He is willing to sacrifice all of his frontline infantry to kill a Lyote. Oh my goodness. If there are any Lyotes left on this map, do yourself and your children a favor. Just call it an early winter and go hibernate. Get out of here. It is not safe for you with Mike around. He is out for blood and he doesn't care who gets in his way. Now let's check the income tab, and whoa, Adam has no saturation. This is not enough for a 1 base, and he's on 2 bases. Right now we've got Wolfpack with the best saturation, and even he needs a lot more probes. He's not nearly saturated enough. He could probably transfer about this many probes down here right now, because he's got the best probe count, but he's not maximizing his saturation. But they do have the better income gathering, and unless they've upped their production facilities, I mean, we are getting medevacs out, but that doesn't really count as well. I guess you can count those units. They aren't going to kill anything. And we just got mirror builds here, just going Marine, tank, medevac. A solid Terran build, to say the least, but with their 2 armies combined, I think you might be having the law of diminishing returns taking over. Because you can only fit so many Marines and tanks in one area, and as they clump up, they become a bigger target for storms, for banelings, for fungals. Ooh, we got 2 upgrades on Adam, though. Definitely getting his upgrades, which is very smart. Not any upgrades on the tanks yet. Looks like Mike's a little bit behind, not getting any armor upgrades yet. And not getting any tank upgrades yet either. Oh, no, he will be getting a tank upgrade here very soon, but looks like Adam is going to be 3-3 here in a minute. I don't know how he can afford it on his abysmal income. It's like, you know, it's like one of those people that, you know, goes paycheck to paycheck, yet for some reason thinks that he can finance a $5,000 computer or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to kill time, so why don't we just speed up here and see if we can get anything interesting to happen. We're just getting all sorts of upgrades right now, hardly even any unit production, which that's not good. And if we check let's check the army supplies. And it looks like, yeah, Adam's income is definitely showing in that he does not have a very good army, but 160, 158, not bad. They really should be doing some damage here right now, moving out and taking names. And we are getting some mutalisks out right now. And what do we got going here? We got an observer just doing some scouting. Oh, he's going to spot this poorly defended base, and why defend it when you've got, like, no workers there whatsoever? And there goes the Mutos. We're going to slow this down right now because these Mutos are going to take out that base. It almost doesn't seem worth it. I mean, he's going to take out the whopping 5 SCVs are here. I mean, I guess everyone counts, and you lose an orbital, which he apparently is not even utilizing, not using any mule. Well, he's using the energy over here. Why don't you drop a ton of mules here? Mine this thing out. Now would be a bad time because, you know, you're about to have a bunch of mutalisks at your base, but yeah, and he's got nothing here to defend this. He could send his army here now, and they would. I mean, that's why you need to get these rocks down. He can send some Marines down there, and oh look, these Marines are all gonna come and stim to take out the rocks. That was a good use of stim. And there he goes. Are you gonna get an SCV out there to repair it before it goes down? But that was very good, and he blew a stim to take out the rocks that he should have taken out a long time ago so that he could defend his expansion. And now all his medevacs are going to drain a lot of energy, and he's going to lose this orbital if he doesn't get someone down here to repair it. Here comes a repair. It's too bad he couldn't. He could have nestled back here, and he might have been able to take this out. He should have been able to take this out. Kind of hard with those Marines there, you know, quick stim. And oh, we're going to be moving out here with Mike with his 3-0 army. tanks are not going to make much of a difference. And, oh, they're going to find the peeping zealot. They found the peeping zealot. But he's going to warn the rest of his buddies. And, oh, they don't really have a good force here to take this on. Throwing down some good force fields to help try to split this army up. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. And these tanks are going to siege up. And, oh, now we're getting some... There we go. Throwing down this is another side storm all over the entire army. And look at it disintegrate. Oh, man, that was brutal. Oh, but we got a mass drop coming here for Adam. You better watch out, because you're about to have a bunch of Marines in your base. Oh, you've got nothing back here. This could be really, really bad, and all these Marines are going to drop out, and your army's halfway across the map. And this could be devastating. This is what we call an all-in attack, and oh, they're going to move back, but he's going to do a ton of damage before you actually get here. Oh, they're going to stop this level 3 attack upgrade. Oh, they're going to start shooting down pylons. Your robo base is no longer powered, but you weren't using that anyhow, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Going for the pylons, probably a smart move, because it's about to... Oh, careful, no, don't get the Mutas in there. That is way too many Marines for your Mutilus. Oh, and he's going to stim up, and all those Mutilus are going to die horrible deaths. But it looks like they might be able to mitigate some of this damage. I wish they had some more of those beautiful Psystorms that took out Mike's army. And there we go. Oh, on top of everybody. Oh, there we go. There's another storm. These are some excellent storms going on right now. And surprisingly, not that much damage dealt. That many Marines should have been completely destroying everything, but I think they held that off pretty well, and we checked the units lost, and, well, they did lose quite a bit, though. But I don't know. I think they got the more powerful army. We checked the army sizes, and they still have a commanding lead because Adam just has nothing. And, you know, Mike and Wolfpack are kind of tied, but Spartan's got a pretty decent army, and we checked the units. We got 13 Marines and 3 tanks here for Adam. 36 Marines and 5 tanks for Mike. Not that much. We got 9 Templar, 2 Sentries, 9 Stalkers, 1 Immortal, 9 Zealots for Wolfpack. He definitely needs to get that taken care of. He needs a lot more units. And then we got 21 Hydralisks and 32 Roaches here for a Spartan. But I think they're going to need something else to deal with this. The Psystorms are great. I mean, if they're going to keep going with these mass Marines, though, Banelings would be a good choice. Infestors would be a great choice. He does have the Infestation Pit. He would need to get the Pathogen Glands if he does want to go that route. I don't think that's the way he's going to go with this, though. He does have his hide up so they can get those Broodlords. They have nothing to stop Broodlords. They have absolutely nothing to stop Broodlords. They do have the starports. They could get Vikings out, and they are even reactored starports, but they're still just going for the medevacs. I don't know how many medevacs escaped that last battle. I thought quite a few did, so they could switch up Vikings if they're afraid of Broodlords. Oh, but we do see the Ultralisk Cavern coming. This could be a good choice, too. There's a lot of Marines, which can be good and bad. It can be good because the Ultralisks have splash damage, and they got so much armor if you get the upgrades that it's hard for Marines to take them down. But there's just so many Marines, it may not matter. Or at least there might be that many Marines. And they are upgraded Marines, too, so you definitely need to get the upgrades. What kind of upgrades do we have for Spartan? He's getting level 1 attack. He'll have good armor on his Ultralisks. I think, yeah, but he needs to get the chitinous plating. He needs to get the armor upgrades, definitely. And we got a force moving out here now from Mike. He's got level 2 attack on his tanks, level 3 attack on 1 armor on his Marines. And this is going to be a very interesting battle. They got to watch the siege tanks. Those could tip the balance, but then again, so could some more of those delicious Psystorms. There were just excellent Psystorms in both of those major engagements. And oh, here come the Marines all by themselves. This seems to be suicide. But they're going to try to lead them back in the tanks. Oh, careful. You don't want to get into the tanks. You don't want to... There's some Psystorms. I don't think that was a very good Psystorm. There's a good Psystorm. That's where you want to hit it. There you go. Oh, man. Beautiful Psystorms. I'm loving it. But, you know, maybe taking a little bit too much damage from those tanks, though. So, in the end, I don't know if it was quite worth it. they need to have a better strategy against these tanks because they lost an awful lot in that engagement. And now the tanks are trying to retreat. There's still quite a force here, but it's mostly taken up with Templar. Maybe get some Archons out there. Well, you still got a lot of energy left. You might want to save that energy and get some more of those beautiful Psy Storms. I'm just loving them to death. Oh, and now this expansion's in trouble, and they've got nothing in it now. Oh, they do have some tanks here. You need to get all the tanks sieged up. You need to get all the tanks sieged up. And why are these Templar attacking? He's losing all his Templar. Oh my goodness, he's suiciding all his Templar. Oh, that was... Oh, no. Oh, man. He had so many Templar, and they had so much energy, and he was getting so many great Psy Storms, and he just killed them all. And look, there's just another one just died. I'm really bummed about that, but you have Ultralists out now. No upgrades, which is unacceptable for Ultralists. Those Marines are 3-3. These Ultralists are not going to be as good as they think. And why are you throwing all your forces into these geysers when you got tanks up here shooting at you? And where'd the Mutalisks go? Get some Mutalisks out here and take out these tanks. There's the chitinous plating. That's what we want to see. And the Stalkers are going to take care of the tanks, and now they're in a bit of trouble right now. Although the Ultralists are dissolving pretty quick. Like I said, those Marines with a +3 attack are going to do a lot more damage to the Ultralists, and the Hydralisks are not doing anything right now. You give up the Hydralisks. They're not working. They're absolutely the wrong unit in this situation. Move on to something else. Thank you very much. And now just stop throwing units away. Just take these units, go home, start rebuilding. We check the units lost, and they are still, I mean, Wolfpack has lost a ton, but I think it was all those Templar. Oh, I'm just going to have nightmares tonight about Templars suiciding themselves just after watching that. There was absolutely no cause for that. He just, like, 1-8 his army, and he had all of his Templar in that group, and at least that's what I'm assuming. I didn't actually look, but that's exactly what happened. He attacked the orbital command. The Templar were in the same attack group, so they decided, well, let's all go hold hands around the orbital command and sing Kumbaya as siege tanks rain molten shells on our head. Oh, and this game has gone on for quite a long time, and I think we need to speed this up again because things have gotten a little bit... Oh, wait up. Looks like we do have another force here. Oh, I don't know about this. Zealot, Stalker, Ultralisk. Do they at least have... They do at least have the Zealot charge, so, but the tanks are not in a really good position to charge them. They need to get something to help take care of these tanks. And they just don't have it yet. But if they can control it... See, now might be a good time for them to pull out. The best thing they can do right now is control expansion. And there we go. You're getting some more good storms. Those Marines are just letting themselves get electrocuted to death. But the siege tanks are just avenging their fallen infantry. And really, they could just sit here, keep sniping expansions, and then pull back. Oh wow, there you go. Dropping all the mules to try to mine this out before they find you. But the Ultras are now in the base. I'm not sure where they're heading. Oh my goodness, he lifted off his main orbital. If he loses that, he's got no command center left. And yeah, those upgraded Marines are just doing crazy things to those Ultralists. They should be. They really just need to control expansion. Oh my goodness, if he took this out, how many SCVs? There's 8 SCVs there. I want to check the units here. And those are all his SCVs. If they attack this base and killed all the SCVs and killed this, Mike would be done. He'd have nothing but, I mean, yeah, he could probably produce Marines and tanks for a little while, but he would just be a matter of time. And Spartan's going to be taking this as a gold expansion here. Might be a good idea. They haven't really pushed up to check any of these expansions yet. Plus, they have both watchtowers. So they got a pretty good stranglehold on the map. And this base is almost mined out. This one's getting thin. This one's mined out. This base is mined out except for, what do we got here? 140, 115. Yeah, there's nothing left here. Geysers are empty. So they are quickly running out of money. And we check the income, and well, everyone's pretty much running out of money here. Right now, Adam's the only one that's got money coming in. Where's he getting all his money from? I guess he's just got the best saturation right now. So yeah, all these players waited too long to get expansions up, but Spartan's going to have something up soon. It looks like Wolfpack's going to be taking down the rocks. I hope he's got a probe here coming. Yeah, there's the probe. So he's going to get a base up. Oh, but now we got this force moving out. If they spot this, oh, they're going to catch all these units. And oh, don't run away. The tanks weren't sieged up yet. That was your golden opportunity. Oh, no! He pulled away, and then he came back after the tank siege. He just did that absolutely the wrong way. He should... Oh, no! You got your Templar killed again! What are you doing? Don't put your Templar in the same control group as your main army. You've got to micro your spellcasters. Oh, and there goes some more mules for Mike. And, dude, get your Nexus. Oh, he can't afford the Nexus right now. Does he have any money left? He's got no income. Oh, he does have income. Dude, your next 400 minerals have got to go towards this Nexus. I don't want to see anything here before. I want to see the Nexus to be the next thing that pops up here. Let's see it. Nexus. That is not a Nexus. Dude, you need a Nexus desperately. Oh, come on now. You had the money. You spent it on Zealots, and now you're going to bogart off your friend. What kind of person are you? It's like, oh, don't mind me as I warp in 4 Zealots here. Oh, and by the way, do you have some money? Wolfpack, Wolfpack, boo. And now we're getting level 3 armor, which would have been really helpful for those Ultralisks before. But if I saw correctly, I did see some Broodlords getting spawned somewhere. I don't know where they're at. Yeah, there's another Broodlord. Where are those things hiding? Where are these Broodlords hiding? Really? Really? One of the slowest air units in the game, and you're gonna spawn it as far away from your opponents as possible? That's a wee bit paranoid, if you ask me. But hey, whatever makes your boat go floaty float, I suppose. So he's about to have you need to get some attack upgrades for those Ultralisks too. Doesn't matter if they're very durable if they keep dying, but he has got and plus the melee attacks will help your broodlings. Dude, you've definitely got to get your melee upgrades. Yeah, you do have to starve them out soon, but they still got a little kick left in them. And Adam still has the best income. I'm still not. Oh, that's how he's another base over here. Didn't even notice. Silly me. That's how he's keeping up on the income. He's got all that going for him. But they got a pretty scary force here. Level 3 attack on his entire ground army, plus level 3 armor on those Marines, which they're going to need if they get more of those awesome Psystorms. There comes the march of the probes. And I don't think those 3 cannons are going to do much but delay your enemy, so I hope you're ready to move in there and defend this base, because you definitely need this base. If you let them take this over, you're done for. So we're going to speed this up again, as things have once again quieted down on the Western Front. Oh, but even as I say that, here comes another push out. Not quite yet. He's going to siege up. Is he going to try to bait their armies in again? Oh, I don't know what just died there. Something horrible happened. Oh no, the Lyote, careful. Careful, Mike doesn't like Lyotes, you gotta watch out. And oh, these Marines! Oh, walk right into the storm. The second storm was a bit of a misfire, but the first one got a good hit. There come the Broodlings, and oh no, the tanks are gonna shoot the Broodlings and kill the Marines. Oh! No, no one's really microing really well this game, but there's some more good Psystorms. But the Broodlords are out. You probably get some of the Ultralisks in too, but I guess why risk it when your Broodlings are doing more damage than anything? Oh, they do have some Marauders here right now, but guess what? Marauders can't shoot up! That's right. Man, level 3 Marauders, 26 damage versus armored, so they are forced to be reckoned with against these Ultralisks. Oh, and now he's going to use the Broodlings against the tanks. Oh, he's going to try to unsiege, but a little late now, boy. You're just going to have to try to outrun them, but you are in deep trouble right now, and those Zealots can keep up with you pretty good. with their charge here. And dude, take out the space. Mike doesn't got anything. Oh, I guess he's gonna try to get this up, but there's not much left to mine here. And these Marines are gonna try to make their stand, but if they're focusing down the Ultras, the Zealots are gonna do a number on them. Oh, if I can click on these Zealots, 3-3-2 Zealots, so that is not bad at all. So pretty much the upgrades are becoming more and more pointless just because everyone's getting maxed out, at which point it's like you have no upgrades. Okay, I guess that's not true. That's only true if your upgrade only increases your armor or attack by 1, but you know, some of those units it does have a scale differently. I don't know how it scales differently, I just know that it almost certainly does. Looks like these Broodlords are going to defend this base for Wolfpack. And they're definitely going to be starting out their opponent soon because they have got more than half the map. They're draining these golds like there's no tomorrow. So they just have to try not to do anything stupid with their armies and then slowly chip away at these guys. We check the army sizes. Yeah, oh, and they have a huge lead right. Yeah, they got a huge lead right now. I wouldn't constitute it as a massive lead yet. It's just huge. Just kind of huge. And they are not getting anything against those Broodlords. They need Vikings. Okay, they have a Viking. I'm sorry, okay, they are producing Vikings right now. Gonna be hard to fund this now. They just lost so much army though. It's gonna be hard to fund Vikings and a ground force. So it's not looking good, very good here for the Terrans. Look at my Broodlords. Why? Are they doing something risky? What are the Stalkers doing? Oh, they're going to blink up here. They're going to do a lot of damage to Mike, who does have another base now, but he can ill afford to lose anything at this point in time. These forces are going to move out. You might want to be careful with those Stalkers. Careful with those Stalkers. Oh, the Broodlords can go over there and take out some Marines. Oh, but the Stalkers are going to get pinchered and destroyed, and the Broodlords are a little indecisive. Now would be the time for the Broodlords to retreat, because if he stims and runs at you, it could be dangerous. Oh, but there's still siege tanks causing trouble, and here come the Vikings, and that's going to force the Broodlords away. And does he have anything to defend? He's got to get back here. Here comes some Stalkers. He's going to lose one Broodlord, but these Vikings are going to overextend themselves. He can't afford to lose anything right now. Is he going to get another Viking? Oh, it's going to escape with 6 hit points. Oh, so the Broodlords look like they are going to get away. I think that Broodlord survived. I don't know if he lost any Broodlords in there. That is very fortunate for him. And he's soon going to have level 3. I don't know why he's getting this ranged attack anymore. Does he even have any ranged ground units? He's got some roaches, but they're obviously not the backbone of his army anymore, so he needs to be focusing on attack upgrades for his Ultralisks and his Broodlings. Got some Mutalisks out again, I guess, to help defend those Broodlords. Not a bad idea. And this Lyote's like, dude, you're not that Mike dude, are you? No? Good. Then I'm going to hang out here where it's safe. Because that dude is sick. Murdering innocent Lyotes in cold blood. And kudos for them for at least trying to shake it up a bit. They're getting some Marauders for the Ultras, some Vikings for the Broodlords, but I think it's just going to be too late. They just don't have the income. Oh, wow, we're going to get a bunch of Zerglings now here for Spartan. I'm not really sure if that's going to be good against these max upgraded Marines. But if he can use them to harass these expansions, it'd be great. And, oh, this base is almost mined out. And we check the income. Yeah, Mike's he's just running out of gas. Ooh, he's going to Lean Russian expansion. I like the sound of that. Which one is he going to choose, I wonder? If he chose this one, then Mike would be done, because he does not have an SCV or a command center anywhere else on the map, and he no longer has the money to pay for anything now. So hit this expansion, and Mike is toast. Oh, really? We're going to go for a nuke now? You really think a nuke is going to make a difference right now? Maybe if you landed on their entire army and they are broke at that exact moment, it might do you some good. Yeah, there's no expansion here. Or there was, and he just killed it off. There's not a lot of expansions left for you to hit right now, in fact. Nope, that one's okay. You want to hit this one. Oh, we're gonna be careful of that ghost. If those lings catch that ghost. No, he's gonna pull back, but it looks like now Adam's got his expansion taken care of. And this, I think, is his last mining expansion. And I want to double check to see how many SCVs he has. 3 SCVs. We gotta keep an eye here on this ghost because he is up to something. He is gonna save the command center. Where are his other SCVs at? Oh, they're just kind of sitting around here doing nothing. So they are going to defend against that Ling attack, but he lost SCVs. I think he can't afford to lose. He's as much mining as he can get. This ghost is awful daring. He's here all by himself, trapped in a corner, no cloak. Gotta keep an eye on this guy. He is up to no good. And running across, there we are. I was about to say, running across the map completely uncloaked. I dare you to nuke this. Go ahead and nuke this. What good is that gonna do? Oh, he is going to try to nuke some Ultralisks. And they're going to have a little hard time taking care of this. Oh, is he going to get those Ultralisks? They're not moving. They're not moving. Oh, look, the Ultralisks survived. And the ghost almost died. Meanwhile, your friend's armies are completely dying. So that didn't work. Oh, we got another nuke. Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, defensive nuke. Not a bad idea. And it looks like it's gonna... Oh, is it gonna get the Broodlords? Oh, wow. He got a lot. He almost missed it, but he got a lot of Broodlords there. One of them is gonna survive, and yeah, you might want to snipe it. Yeah, and there goes the last Broodlord. But you guys are running on fumes now. And I believe that was it for your nukes. And now you got a bunch of Mutalisks with level +3 attack. And yeah, +3 Marines are going to be pretty good. I mean, even those numbers, they could probably take them out. But do you have anyone to repair that? I don't think you have anyone who can repair that. He's got, what, 5 SCVs left? You gotta be careful there. Take out this, yeah, take out the command center. They can't stop you. What are they gonna do? Nothing! Nothing at all. So, yeah, I think this game is just about out of gas. I think both teams are about out of gas. There's very little mining going on here right now. And he's gonna waste it on another nuke. You're not gonna win the game with a nuke. I don't know what that was. What the heck was that? What was that? Oh, it's an SCV. He was actually going to try to expand here. Yeah, that base is already mined out, my friend. So, yeah, I think this is just about done. There's actually still some stuff to mine here, so technically it couldn't be over, but I think for it to go on, almost these guys, Spartan and Wolfpack, would almost have to expand there, because I don't think these Mike and Adam can hold an expansion anymore. And we check the army sizes. Yeah, I got 22 here for Mike, and oh, you don't want to waste your Mutalisks like that. Let these Mutalisks melt away. Okay, I guess the Marines melted away a bit faster. Yeah, there you go. There's more Marines. What are you doing here? Oh, we got another ghost. Really? You're nuking the Ultralisks that have just been sitting there? Good. Oh, good eyes, Wolfpack. Well, that's not appropriate. Hopefully I have that blanked out. Oh, and they're going to be bad-mannered and then just leave. Oh, still quite a game. Quite a lot of ups and downs. Pretty much drained the map dry. So I hope you enjoyed this ridiculously long game, and have a day.